Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Shido Oz and you are in the Shido Oz YouTube channel, and today we're gonna speak about 8 steps to study in Germany. So the first step to study in Germany is to find a suitable studying program for you. And that would be not a major problem because there are a lot of varieties and universities in Germany, and you will definitely find a suitable studying program for you. But I guess the main issue is that you have to give yourself some time to think about the program that you are applying to, because you will have to commit for it in the next years. Say for example you applied for a university in Germany, you started your studies, you came to Germany, but you want to change the studying program. Yeah, that is possible, but only in the first or 2 semesters, and then it will be hard to change the studying program. So you have to give yourself some time to think about the studying program that you are starting. There are a long list of some world-class universities in Germany. You can find it everywhere, even Wikipedia, and you can search for the suitable studying program for you. So with that being said, this is the first and the easiest step that you need to do. The second step is to meet the requirements, and to meet the requirements it will differ from university to another. Each university requires some different requirements, but I can say with the rule of thumb that some requirements are the same in all the universities. For example, they will need a certificate of language proficiency. In case you are studying in German, they will need like a certificate for that, and if you are studying for in English, you will need as well a certificate. And those certificates you can get from different organizations. For example, the TOEFL and the IELTS, you can do these exams and you can get a certificate, or even if you want a German language certificate, you can do it with Gute. And one another requirement is your grades. If you are coming from high school directly to bachelor, so you will need some good notes or good marks. And if you already did your bachelor's and you are applying for masters, you will need as well at least good, and that means B. If you are below that, it will not be as easy, but it's possible that you can do a pre-master, and then after doing the pre-master and getting a high mark, a high note, minimum A, you can join this master. And there are so many options with pre-master's course, so if you haven't got like a high score, you can apply for course studying programs with pre-masters or whatever it is. In case if you are coming here for studying bachelor's, I guess it's the best way is that you get a high mark. If you didn't, you can always apply in a private school in your country. You study there for 1 or 2 semesters, and then you can shift your studies and start studying in Germany and transfer the credit that you have in the old university in the university that you got in Germany, and that will be an option. The third step, ladies and gentlemen, is to learn the language. So it depends on which university or which studying program you are going to study in, but it will be crucial that you learn the language and you can provide a certificate of language proficiency that you can speak this language and you can study in it. There are 2 options, I guess, in my opinion, maybe 3, based on my experience. I know some people studying in French, in German, and in English. For me, for example, I studied in English, and it was not a problem because I just admitted a document that says that I studied in my bachelor's in English, so I didn't need to do any extra IELTS or TOEFL exams to get my language proficiency certificate. But for example, I know some people who have to submit a certificate of language proficiency in German, so they had to do their language exam at home in German, and they got a certificate, and the certificate is from a accredited partner, for example Gute. And you can also study in French. I mean, like, it depends on which program you are studying in, but you will have to prove that you can speak the language that the program is taught in and you can study in it. So the first step, you need to prove that you have the financial resources to study in Germany. Normally, under the current law, you have to have 8,600 euros in a blocked account in Germany to be able to get your visa and start your studying in Germany. This is not easy money to collect. It requires time. If you don't have this money, you can have two other options. The first option is to get a scholarship, and you can use this scholarship as proof of financial resource that you have, or you can even do something called sponsorship Verpflichterklärung, and with that you can contact someone who is living in Germany, someone you know, a family member or a friend who's been working there for some time, and they can write you a sponsorship document, and you can use this document to apply and you get your visa, come here to Germany and start your studies. So with that being said, the 8,600 euros is only for the first year. If you are going to use the same method again, you will have to deposit again 8,600 euros in a blocked account for the second year. So I would recommend, if you're gonna use this method, you deposit this money in the blocked account. You don't use this money, you find a job as soon as you get here to Germany, a student job for 20 hours per month, so you won't be paying taxes. You will only get like 600 euros per month, and that could be enough for you to live on, and you don't have to use that money that you collected and the money you left in the blocked account. So the fifth step is to apply for the admission for the university, and applying for the admission requires some time for you to prepare all the documents and for the university as well. Here in Germany, there are some universities that have online platforms that you can apply online, and some universities you will have to send your application documents per post. Also, there are some universities that use something called UniAssist. UniAssist is a third-party organization that help universities and students to apply in the university, and they do that to save time for the university and work and time for the university, and to help the students to apply in the university. So with that being said, these are the three options that you can use to apply in a university in Germany. Step number 6, get your student visa. And the student visa is a Schengen visa, which is for 3 months, and then you'll have to change it to a residence visa. So this student visa, you can get it by applying in your embassy. You have to make an appointment with your embassy and prepare all the documents that they will require you to bring. The most important document that you will need to bring is the financial resources. How do you finance yourself? Did you open a blocked account? Do you have a sponsorship? Do you have a scholarship? If you have any of these three options, they will give you the visa. They will require some other documents, but the other documents you can get them easily. It differs from an embassy to another, so you'll have to contact your embassy and know what are the documents needed in order to get your student visa. Step number 7. Getting accommodation in Germany sometimes could be a challenge because you will have to try to get the least expensive accommodation option for you. There are many options to search for accommodation. You can search in the dormitories, but for the dormitories you will need some time because there are so many students and it's always packed with applications. So even if you apply for an application, you'll have to wait for some time. You will be lucky if you found something directly and so fast. If you didn't, you have to start searching for something called a WG or a shared apartment. And this shared apartment, you live in an apartment with other students, and that will make the cost a little bit low. And you can also live with a friend or live with a relative. That could be an option for you, but you will have to find accommodation. The best way is to do it is online. There are so many websites online, but you'll have to make sure that these are not scams. Sometimes they will ask you to send some money before even checking the apartment, and they will say something like, I'm living in, I don't know, England, and I'm not in town. I will send you the keys per post and you can send me the money. You will definitely know that this is a scam. Normally they will ask you to come check the apartment, They will ask you to write a contract and such things. So you will know if their offer is legit or a scam. But make sure it's not a scam. There are many websites online that can help you finding an apartment, like for example WG gesucht and eBay Kleinanzeigen. The eighth and the final step is to enroll at your university. And to enroll in your university, you need to prepare some documents. Of course, it's your visa, your passport, your photograph, and some fees. You'll have to pay some fees, and this fees ranges around 150 and 250 euros, including a semester ticket. And this semester ticket you can use all the public transportation in the region. You will get this semester ticket each time you pay for the new semester, so that means that for the new semester every time you will have to pay around 150 and 250 euros for the new semester. You will also need an insurance, health insurance. I advise you, if you are going to use a health insurance, you have to use a health insurance, but I advise you to use some cheap, really cheap health insurance, because the health insurance here in Germany costs much money. For me, for example, I had to pay like 80 or 90 euros, and that's not less. That's too much for me as a student, and I'd recommend for you to search for something cheap, around 40 euros or so, and you can change the health insurance if you don't like it after your studies. It's only 3-4 years, and you will be you will be done with your studies, and you can change your health insurance. It's no problem. And the Arbeitgeber or the employer will pay for you the health insurance, so it will be better if you at the beginning find a cheap health insurance. Yeah, that was it. I hope I gave you some useful information that may help you, and if you have any questions, please write me in the comments below. I will read each and every comment, and if you find a topic that I can speak about in this channel, I would definitely do to help you guys do what you want to do and to start your studies here in Germany. Hey, if you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. It will give me motivation to do some more videos. So see you next time, my friend. Ciao.